Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Northern Ohio Golden Broncos Team Builder Dynasty here on College Football 25. And for the first time in program history, we are ranked number 22 in the nation. The Golden Broncos have finally ascended to the top stage of college football. We are now in the national media. People are taking note of us, which is really, really good. We started the season 3-0, but today we have an unfortunate truth. We play our final home game of the season. And yes, I only said we're 3-0. And you may be thinking, Juice, how are you only 3-0 and you have your final home game of the season already? Well, it's because of the unbelievable scheduling glitch in online dynasties in College Football 25, where if you try to at all change your schedule, they will just say it's an error and it'll go back to what it generated as initially. So what it generated initially for us was 8 straight games on the road to end the season and 4 home games at the very beginning of the season, all in a row. So how are we going to recruit? We're going to have to send recruits on visits on our bye weeks, which is brutal because bye weeks have a very drastically different effect on the recruits than actually playing when you send them to games that are home games that you're playing against an actual opponent. Bye weeks barely do anything. But that is the path that we have to pursue because that's just the way the schedule worked out for us. Now, I don't think the scheduling glitch is in the game anymore. I could be wrong. Still could be in the game. I guess we'll find out when season 2 is over and we start season 3. But season 2 schedule is pretty brutal. Not by the games we have to play, although we do have to go on the road to Georgia at the very end of the year, which is going to be very, very difficult. But basically, it's just a bunch of MAC teams on the road. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We're a much better team than those MAC teams, so we should be able to outplay them. But it's just the fact that we don't have any more home games after this one final game in the beginning of this episode. That is our last home game of the year. It's very annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. I tried multiple times, as you may have noticed from that final episode of season 1 where we were doing the bowl game and the offseason, that whole episode. At the very end, I tried to do the schedule, and I tried multiple different times to get that fixed, but it just wouldn't let me. So I just had to finally give up and just take the schedule they gave me, which happened to be 4 straight home games and then 8 straight away games. It's very brutal. It's very annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. We just kind of have to go through and try it. Last episode, we had some magic. I mean, we were pulling out plays and things were happening that I never would have assumed would happen in my entire life. Caleb Nobles was tossing balls around the field that you would never think would be caught, but they were caught. And Brendan Blankenship was on the receiving end of a lot of those catches. So was Mo Turner, but Brendan Blankenship had a really, really good episode. And I think Brendan Blankenship might have earned himself a little bit more playtime. We'll talk about that in a second. But we've got Kent State today in our final home game. We open up MAC play. It's going to be very tough, but we are better than all these MAC teams at this point. We have better players all around every single position. We should be able to handle it. So let's get into the episode. Hit the like button if you go and enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go play our final home game of the season. Okay, here we are. Week number 5 of the college football season, season 2. We're 3-0 and number 22 ranked in the nation, like I mentioned in the intro, and we are taking on Kent State in our final home game of the year. And I realized that it's been, 2 episodes since we started season 2, and I never talked about the new numbers. Who's going to be wearing number 13 and who's going to be wearing number 7 or number 33 for season 2? Because obviously last year it was Amani Tolles who wore number 13, and number 33 was held by Tay Huff, the 2 team captains on offense and defense. And those 13 and 33 are our special numbers that only one player on each side of the ball can wear. And I never gave them out. So here is who is wearing number 13 now for the season. It is going to be our starting quarterback, senior Caleb Nobles. He has earned, with his play through the first couple of weeks of the season, he has earned himself the right to carry the number 13 for season 2. Who's going to wear it next year? It could go to Deshaun Wheeler. I don't know. It could go to a running back. It could go to a wide receiver. It doesn't matter what position you play on the offense, except for probably offensive line. As long as you are deserving of the team captaincy, then you will get the number 13. And on defense, I have bestowed the number 33 onto Jalen Galloway. It just makes the most sense. Jalen Galloway is one of our most consistent tacklers. He's one of our most consistent players in general. And so Jalen Galloway, the senior, will wear the number 33 the rest of the season. So those are our two team captains on offense and defense, and they have earned the right to wear those two numbers. I forgot to bestow those numbers upon the guys at the beginning of the season, but now we have those numbers available. So that is that. And what I mentioned with our wide receiver, Brendan Blankenship, he has probably earned himself a little bit more play time. He's going to get the spot over Z Smith. We only really had Z Smith over him because of his speed, but the way that Brendan Blankenship played, I think he might even get a little bit of a spot over Nathan Leacock. But Leacock's got such a difference in speed that I might keep him at number 3. Obviously, we're going to have Sam Allen Jr. and Terrence Weeks play ahead of them. But Brendan Blankenship, I think, deserves to at least go up from 5 to 4, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But I don't think I can take away Leacock off the field as consistently as he would be if Blankenship switched with him, because that 94 speed is too lethal. So we're going to keep that the way it is. But Blankenship will get bumped up at least one spot in the order. And now we will take on Kent State. Here is what our schedule looks like. I mentioned our 4 straight home games, and then literally every single game the rest of the season is an away game because of the scheduling glitch thing that they have in online dynasties. It's unfortunate, but luckily the MAC teams are not that good that we have to play this year. Kent State's okay at 2-1. Central Michigan's god-awful. Ohio's not great. Buffalo's not great. Toledo's not great. Bowling Green's not great. Western Michigan's not great. And Ball State's god-awful. So none of the teams really right now in the conference are that good, which is why I think that if we are able to win the conference championship this year in Season 2, we might move up in the ranks. Probably not straight to the Big Ten, because I feel like that would be a little bit too early for a Big Ten push since we're in the MAC. But maybe we could join... what would be a step up from the MAC? It might have to be the Big Ten, actually, because we can't theoretically go to the Big 12. That wouldn't really make much sense, would it? Because we're in Northern Ohio. Why would a Northern Ohio team go to the Big 12? But although, I mean, you have teams like Cincinnati in there, so maybe it makes sense. Cincinnati's in Ohio, but the Big Ten makes the most sense, because obviously our main rival is Ohio State. Even though we haven't played them this entire series so far. I tried to schedule and they wouldn't let me. I think because we played in the conference championship last year in year number 1. We lost, unfortunately, to Western Michigan. But we did play in it. And then if we were able to play in it again this year and win it, I feel like that would be cause enough to move conferences. And, I mean, the teams around us are just not on the same level. So maybe the Big Ten would be the right idea. Because all these teams would be more on our level. And obviously there's teams that are clearly better than us, like Ohio State, Michigan, USC, teams like that, Oregon, teams in Wisconsin. They're all probably better than us, but we could probably compete in the Big Ten. But that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now, because if we go to our coach contracts, last year number 1, we won 10 games, played in a bowl game, and played in the conference championship game. And now in this season, we're already 3-0, and we are looking to play in another conference championship and actually win it this time. So we'll see what happens. But being ranked number 22 in the nation is very, very useful, very, very good. It's a good stepping stone. We just got to keep climbing the higher. We have 2 recruits already committed to the team. Alan Eddy committed in the preseason. When I offered him a scholarship, he just straight up committed. And then in the last episode, we got the 3-star quarterback, or at least in theory, quarterback, Frederick Kennedy. Who knows if he's actually going to play quarterback, because he doesn't look that good. He's got 83 speed. His throw power and his accuracies are solid. Maybe we can make him a running back, and then maybe he can come in and play some Wildcat quarterback. Who knows? But we're going after some big dogs right now. We're going after the 4-star free safety Juan Malden. because he's got 96 speed, 88 change of direction, 91 acceleration. His man coverage is pretty good. His zone coverage is okay. He looks like a really good athlete, so I really want to go for him. We've got him in on a week 8 bye week visit, so hopefully that'll... But I'm assuming he might commit right away, like before the bye week. Then we've got Mohamed Aladukin, who is a 5-star scrambler. He is the number 1 player in the state of Florida, and we're going after him pretty heavily because he got 95. This is the quarterback that replaces Caleb Nobles and Deshaun Wheeler. I mean, these accuracies are pretty good already. He's got 91 speed, 95 excel, and 95 throw power. That's the quarterback that we need to have, and that's why we're putting so many hours on him. James Punga, who is a 6'3 corner, looks very good, 80 zone coverage. He's got 87 agility. We don't even know fully how good he is, but he's good enough to go after. And then we've got Jamie Morey, who's a 5-star corner, number 2 player in the state of Alabama, and the number 2 player at the position of corner. So he would be amazing to have. He's got great abilities as well. He's also got gold house call, which is awesome. And then maybe the most important player, even though it might not seem like it with all the other star ratings, George Blassingame, who is a 3-star gem. We're the only team really even going after him at all. But the reason he's so important is he's got 95 speed. He could very well be the next Amani Tolles. Amani Tolles had 97 speed. Blassingame could be the 95 speed Amani Tolles replacement. Very, very easily. So that is kind of the tip of the iceberg tip when it comes to recruiting. We will play this game against Kent State and see where that recruiting takes us. This episode, or this game against Kent State, we will wear, let's see, we could just go with the regular home uniforms, but I kind of want to go white out for this game. So let's go white out, and then Kent State will wear, they're not going to wear white jerseys either. They will wear, they'll wear the grays, the gray and the black. That's what Kent State will wear. It'll be a nice contract. The lightness versus the darkness. Can we get it? We will find out. Kent State versus the Golden Broncos. Let's stay undefeated, and let's stay in the top 25. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the final home game of the year. So get used to, or get your last looks at the home stadium, because we won't see this thing for the rest of the year, unfortunately. Dickie Guyton's got his boys ready to go. Tommy Olatowski. We are familiar with this Kent State roster from earlier in the College Football 25 cycle. So we know a little bit about these boys, and we're going to see if we can take them on. Our stadium pulse is actually getting pretty good with us being so popular. And the stadium's actually getting more and more people to show up, which is nice. I'd really like Jeremiah Buckley to get some pressure today. He should be clearly better than the left tackle of Kent State, so he shouldn't have too much trouble. What the heck happened there? I think KJ Posey might have got in on Olatowski there. He did. But Jeremiah Buckley is clearly a better player than the left tackle of Kent State, so we should have no problem getting some pressure on the quarterback, although he didn't get anything there, except for KJ Posey! Almost got a safety there. KJ Posey, back-to-back plays, he gets in on the quarterback, and we force a 3-and-out for Kent State. That was pretty easy. I like that a lot. I like that a whole heck of a lot. They'll punt it back to us. Oliver's going to have to fair catch this because there's no way I'm getting any yards out of that. Okay, and the offense will step onto the field for the first time at the 49-yard line, and here we go. Caleb Nobles donning the new number. He's the new offensive captain, number 13. He's only going to be 13 for this season, obviously, because he's a senior, but he's earned it after the play that he had this season, including what he did in the last episode. He's going to get the number 13. I thought about giving it to Mo Turner because he's just been such a revelation for us this season running the football. But then I was like, you know what? I probably should give it to Caleb Nobles. He's gone through a lot. Oh no, Maurice Turner injured on the second play of the game. He's gone through a lot. Last year he got benched after losing the quarterback battle. And now he gets his opportunity again after having a really good offseason where he had a lot of good training boosts. And he's got us ranked, something that Deshaun Wheeler didn't do. So who knows what's going to happen. And there's Brendan Blankenship, who had a really good last episode, and he's going to continue that here. I'm actually going to put Deuce Washington in the game because the whole reason Mo Turner didn't play last week is because we were giving him the break so that he wouldn't get hurt because we've been running him pretty heavy and since the start of the season, and his wear and tear was getting severe, so I was trying to keep him healthy. But it seems like that didn't work very well as Deuce Washington tries to barrel his way through to the end zone. He gets to the 1 yard line. And this might be Mo Turner coming in to shark it. No, it's Mosley. Kendrick Mosley, Kendrick Mosley Jr., the power back, has come in, and he's going to fall down at the 2. Come on, Kendrick. You got to get in there. And now Mo Turner comes back. He's healthy again. He had his breather. He's back, and he's going to shark the touchdown. No, he's not. He's going to get stood up at the 1. Oh, my God. I thought I had that for sure. Well, we're going to try it again. Get in there, Maurice. And he's in finally. Thank God. I thought I was going to get shut down again. Maurice Turner scores a touchdown. Really should have been Deuce Washington's touchdown, but hey, I can't control it. It's whoever comes in. And just like that, fairly simply, considering we got shut down a couple times at the goal line, but fairly simply we score and take a 7-0 lead very, very quickly. And if the defense wants to continue to dominate Kent State's offense, I would be totally down for that because Kent State's offense looked lost on that first drive, and we will continue to try to do that. We are man-to-man and pressing on the receivers, which I'm a little bit worried about, but they're not going to take advantage of it. They're going to run the ball. I'll take that if you're going to run the ball. Gavin Garcia, very good running back. We're familiar with him. Very talented. Oh, it's going to be a screen pass. Lumpkin, get out there, Lumpkin. He does. He does a really good job of sealing off that edge so that Garcia couldn't turn it around. And it's a 3rd and 5 situation. We're bringing a blitz, and we're going to be number 33, Jalen Galloway. Oh, he can't get in there, but Glass got in there around the edge, and Joel Glass will get to the quarterback and force the incomplete pass, and it's another punt for Kent State. Really good defensive drives back-to-back. Oliver going to fair catch it again because not going to do anything with that. Okay, and we will move out for our next drive. Blankenship, I kind of want to send Blankenship on a corner route, but I don't think he's going to win it. I am going to hit Samuel Jr. I don't know why that ball was so behind him. Kind of weird. Let's run it back again. Scramble, scramble, scramble. I was going to slide, but I dove. I think I might have pressed the dive button before I got past the line of scrimmage fully, so it's a dive instead, but it works. And I'm actually going to go underneath the Leacock because he's got that 94 speed. He's able to turn up the field. Good job, Leacock. Great play. And let's hand the ball to whoever's back there. It's going to be Deuce Washington. Okay, let's hand the ball to Deuce. And let's take a deuce on Kent State's defense. Only 2 yards. We'll go with a little slot post. Does Leacock win just straight up on just a foot race? Does he win that? He might, but I'm not going to find out because I got to get that ball away. Kent State got some immediate pressure. Not ideal. We get the football away. We live to fight another down. 3rd down and 8. This is going to be a Trent McCabe play, right? Trent McCabe. 35-yard line. It's 4th and 3. They want us to go for it. Okay, I respect it. I probably would have went for it anyway, but I would have considered kicking the field goal. 4th and 3. We go underneath. Easy. Blankenship, just sit down on it. Perfect. I could have got a couple extra yards. There's no reason to. No reason to risk it. We'll go with the screen to Deuce Washington. If he can get through, he does. But the blocking's not there. He needed to make that man miss. If he breaks that tackle, he's getting like 6 or 7 yards. The blocking just didn't get there for him, unfortunately. Little play action play. Get the ball out. Oh, somehow it gets out to Terrence Weeks. I don't know how it did, but it does. That was useful by Caleb Nobles. That's just the arm strength that he has. He's got such a cannon that he's able just to force that even without stepping into it. Ooh, Kent State might be pretty good against the run today. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. They might be pretty good against the run. But are they pretty good against the quarterback run? Yes, they are. Fumble. Kent State picks it up. Why do my quarterbacks fumble? I hate it here. Oh, I hate it here. Caleb Nobles fumbles on the strip sack. Kind of strip sack. I don't even know what you count it, but that is going to be not a safety. It is Jamel Harris on the sack. I thought for sure that was a safety, but I guess he was just out of the end zone. It's at the 2. And that's a save. No, it's not. It is. No, it's not. How is that not a safety? Oh, my God. We got him in the backfield again. How is that not a safety? I'm not quite sure. That's got to be. No, it's not. It's going to be a 3 and out, but my God, we had 3 chances for a safety. We got so close each time, but we didn't get it. We do force the punt regardless, so I guess the fumble doesn't come back to bite us. But my punt return team is not doing a very good job because we're not getting any blocks. Give me a little bit of blockage here. Give me a little bit of blockage here. It seems like Maurice Turner is severely tired after this wear and tear stuff he's got going on. Oh, Deuce Washington bouncing around. A little pinball action. I'd really like if the run game would work. You know I'm a big run game type of guy. That's my bread and butter. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the gashes that we need to have. Look at that run from Deuce Washington. Beautiful. Oh, we flexing on the haters? Okay. I'm here for it, Deuce. 7-0 lead into the second quarter. They've got negative 14 rushing yards because they've been sacked so much, and in college the quarterback sacks count as minus rushing yards, so they've got some massive issues to handle. Can Leacock get open on the mesh? He's got the speed to, but it's going to be Trent McCabe. Good job, big dog. I bet Leacock was open too, but I saw McCabe first. From the 23, we'll hand the football to Deuce, and Deuce will get the first down, break a tackle, fall forward to the 17. Beautiful job. And we'll go with the Y corner, because I think this is the play that I called when I fumbled it. He might have been open there. Uh-oh. Get that ball away. That's a super late hit. Whatever. They want me to call... My God, do they think they want me to call Y corner? Jeez. 2nd down and 10. Hand the ball off to Deuce. Oh, I was able to squeeze through and get a couple yards that I probably shouldn't have. Bench pivot. Does bench pivot work? Maybe if we wait a little bit on Blankenship? If we hit this Blankenship pass? That's a little bit low. He holds on for it, though. Brendan Blankenship really making a name for himself today. Or this season, I guess. Brendan Blankenship. Step up with Caleb Nobles into the end zone. Caleb Nobles redeems himself after the fumble in the last drive, and he gets in for the rushing touchdown. Good job, Caleb. And that'll be a 14-0 lead over Kent State as we really dominate the MAC. I feel like this is how it's probably going to be most of this season and why I was considering a move after year 2. Now, every game is going to be different, obviously. Who knows what happens later in the season, especially when we got to play Georgia. That's going to be pretty annoying. But they're not in the MAC, obviously. That's one-on-one. That's a very big height difference, but it's able to be knocked incomplete. I didn't get the jump animation that I wanted, so it just luckily forced it. But whoever that corner is not tall enough to cover that wide receiver. I think that might have been Lumpkin, actually. I'm not 100% sure. Gavin Garcia can't get anything going. It's 3rd and 9 again, and we're dialing up a blitz. We are dialing up a blitz. Glass is hopefully going to get in there. Or somebody. Stadium Pulse is getting loud. No, Olatowski's going to try to roll. How did he find him open? Tommy Olatowski, a magician. How in the world did you find that man open? And how did he get open in the first place? We should have had him covered instantly. Somehow Kent State's able to keep their drive going. Improbable fashion. Oh, it's a quarterback keeper, but Jamello Harris was not fooled. And he's wrapping him up. We're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of fan favorites. Jamello Harris, Jalen Galloway, KJ Posey, all seniors. The defensive line's going to be in need of some upgrades, but it's not going to be in need of that man anymore. Jeremiah Buckley will be the franchise player. Even though it's not a franchise, it's a program. He's going to be the program player. Trying to get off there. That's a sack as well. There we go. KJ Posey has been a threat to this Kent State offensive line. He's been in the backfield almost every single play. 2-minute warning. They don't kick it before the 2-minute warning comes. Okay, so all we got to do is basically just run this quarter out. We get the ball to start the second half. We just got to run this out for 2 minutes. I think I already got the chew clock on. Can I get some moves? Oh, I got a couple yards. I got a couple of yards, and I do have Chew Clock on perfect. So let's waste some time. Although maybe we take a big shot. Maybe we take a big shot early and score. Who knows? No, let's just go underneath. Leacock's open, or not Leacock. Sammy Allen Jr.'s open. Get up the field, score the first down, and just keep this moving along. Although single high safety, and you want me to not throw it to Sammy Allen Jr.? Oh, he's not open. Oh, neither is that though. Got hit on the throw. Sammy just doesn't have that same type of burst as Amani Tolles does. Because obviously Sammy doesn't have the speed that Amani Tolles did. Screen pass. Mo Turner finally playing. Mo Turner taking the screen all the way. Look at Mo Turner go. I love this man so much. I'm so sad he's a senior. I really wish he was like a sophomore or something. I really want to have him around more than just this season, but that's all we get with him. Terrence Weeks gets it up. I'll call my first time out here. Gotta make sure we don't run out of time. I'm really sad that he's a senior. He's made such an impact these first couple weeks. He's already a Golden Bronco legend. He's only been here 1 year. That's a catch, actually. Wow. Nice job holding that on. That's good hand strength right there. Nathan Leacock, the transfer. Can I power this in with Mo Turner? Maurice Turner tries, and it's a Kent State timeout. I thought it was an injury timeout. Kent State timeout. They want us to kick a field goal from where are we at? From the 1? We've still got timeouts. I don't see how we can kick a field goal here. We've still got 2. If we don't, but it's 4th and inches. Now I see why they wanted me to kick the field goal. I got to go for it. Mo Turner, touchdown, Broncos. And we have gotten a 3-touchdown lead. We're looking real good. And you know what? We can stop scoring now. We can take the next drive, the first drive of the half, and we can just burn all the clock and get out of here with a W. Because we got a bye week coming up after this game, and then we take on Ohio, is it? Is it Ohio or is it? No, I think Ohio's later. I think it might actually be Bowling Green next. I think it might be Bowling Green. I can't remember exactly who we play. I just looked at the schedule before the game, but you know how bad my memory be. All right, that's probably the final play of the quarter. I don't think they're going to snap this again. I'd be shocked if they did. Oh, they do? Okay. They want to get some of those negative yards away from the rushing game, but that'll be the half. We go up 21-0. It's been pretty much domination the whole way, as you would expect, because we are clearly the better team. All right, here we go. Starting the second half against Kent State, we're just going to have Chew Clock turned on, and we're just going to run this ball down their throat, take as much time off as possible, and basically just get out of here. We've done all we need to do. We've scored 21 points. We've dominated on defense. There's nothing else for us in this game. So let's just get out of here with a victory and move on to the next game, or move on to the bye week, because Maurice Turner definitely needs a little bit of a breather and a bye week. He needs to sit in the ice bath and just not do anything, basically, for a whole week, so we can heal up his. He's got silver recoup, so he shouldn't be too tired. But it seems like he's out a lot. But that might just be the nice juke. That might just be the wear and tear getting to him. Eat all the clock. Eat it all, baby. Hand this ball off to Deuce Washington. Oh, that's not Deuce. That's Mo Turner. He got hit hard, too. I wish it would have been Deuce Washington to absorb that hit instead of Mo. Ooh, Rutgers might be losing. They're number 24 in the nation. They might be losing to Minnesota. Minnesota! Don't tempt me with a pressing. Don't tempt me, man. You know I can't resist. Oh, that's my bad. I stepped up in the pocket to scramble, and I got sacked. I had 2 guys open in the middle, which I was going to throw to, but I got sacked there. That's my fault. Going deep. It's a Turner top! How in the world? Not Turner. Leacock, I think, is who I threw that to. I was thinking of Mo Turner. How in the world did you drop this? It is Nathan Leacock. Oh my God, he catches it. But when he puts it in his hip, the Kent State player might have knocked it when he made contact, and it dropped. Oh, that's so brutal. That's such an easy catch for him to make. And I put it right where it needed to be. And he just drops it. That's such an annoying thing. Oh my God, how did Jamel Harris not wrap him up there? I was in the backfield immediately. I was in the backfield before he even finished the handoff. I hate when they break tackles like that. That should have easily been a tackle for a loss. There we go. That's a tackle for loss. Jamel Harris doesn't miss that one. 2nd and 14, another blitz. Another blitz. This time it's another handoff to Gavin Garcia. He's going nowhere. He's got a yard out of it. I don't think they're in field goal range. This would be a deep field goal for a kicker. I doubt they would kick it. Unless they get a lot of yards here. They're going to go for it all to the end zone. Knocked incomplete. That's all we needed to do. I think it was Javoris Lumpkin who knocked it down. He went for it all. Olatowski went for it all there. Probably shouldn't have. You probably should have tried to get a couple extra yards so you could get maybe a field goal out of it. But they decided to not do that. Whatever. Whatever, big dog. We will try to run this clock down. We didn't take as much time off as I would have liked. I would have liked to take the whole third quarter away, but we can do that now. Yeah, one more run, we should be able to get out of the third quarter. And then we can take away the whole fourth quarter. We can take away the whole game. Maurice Turner does a good job there. Good job, Mo Turner. His injury is getting pretty high, as it usually does. Somebody get open here. Another sack. I should have just ran it again, or not even snapped it. I probably shouldn't even have snapped it there. That's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. But we start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 14. Let's get out of this. All right, hand the ball off. Turner feels so slow. I might have to pull him. I might have to pull him for the rest of the game because he feels super slow. But he's got a lot of yards there. He gets the first down. And we keep just eating away. They keep wanting him in here. He seems to be okay, I guess. That one, he just didn't have the burst there. Yeah, he just doesn't feel like he's getting a high risk of injury. I think it's time to pull him. I think it's time to pull him. Turner all the way down, and then we change it at power back and third down running back. There we go. I don't think we need to change power back because, yeah, that's Kendrick Mosley. All right, so Mo Turner's day is done. But he did a lot. He had a lot of good carries. Can't be too mad at that. He's just we've worked him so hard this early portion of the season. He's not really used to that. He's not really used to getting worked so hard. 3rd and 7 though. I don't really like 3rd and 7 because I don't like the options I have. But Brandon Blankenship gets the first down because of course he does. He's a god. Good job, Blankenship. Look at how many people they're putting in the box here. They are really protecting the run. But Dallas Turner. Why would I say Dallas Turner? Deuce Washington is able to get 3 yards out of it. Good job, Deuce. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And Washington, 3rd and inches. Close. Very close. 2-minute warning. Deuce Washington's risk of injury is getting pretty intense. 3rd down and inches. Oh, they were ready for it. It looked like I had the easy gain there, but they were really ready for that. And it looks like they're going to be ready for it again. Do I believe? Of course I do. It's Kendrick Mosley. He's the power back for a reason. Hand this ball off to him. Let him get the first down. Kendrick Mosley ran over a dude. That's why he's the power back, baby. That's a huge play. Absolutely huge play. And that's probably going to be the game. Mosley will get it again. He takes it all the way down to the 31-yard line. The accelerate clock will take us to the 35. We'll snap it one more time, and that's probably all she wrote. Look at that, Kendrick Mosley again. Now that's going to be the ball game. We win 21-0. We probably could have scored even more points if I pressed harder, but I was just trying to get out of here with no injuries so we can get to the bye week and win some more recruitments. So that's a big victory. We're 4-0 on the season. We're 2-0. No, we're 1-0 now in the I think that was our first conference game. I think that was our first conference game. Big victory. Caleb Nobles played pretty well. Mo Turner had a couple of good plays. Scored 2 touchdowns. Good job from Mo Turner. I don't know if he was the player of the game, though. I mean, he had a good day. That was a good run that he definitely had. That was on the screen, actually. I remember that one. That was pretty fun. And then here he comes, sharking a touchdown. Very good win. And we better soak this in because this is our final game at home this season. So we better soak that in. All right. Let's get to the bye week so we can see what kind of recruitments we get. Hopefully we get some big names. I'd love to see some big names commit to the school. And I'd love to see if we move up in the rankings anymore. Okay, so we've got a couple guys at risk of transferring. Leacock is very highly risk of transfer. I think that's because his playing style is passing yards, so we're going to have to go pretty heavy in the passing yards. Jamelo Harris gets player of the week defensively. We move up one spot to number 21. Oh, we don't have a bye week just yet? I thought it was now. It might be. Is it next week? Oh, no, we got a... Oh, okay. I mistakenly thought that we had a bye week now. We've got Central Michigan and then Ohio, then a bye week. Okay, so I was a little bit off on the schedule there. But we didn't get any commits unless it didn't show up. Oh, Tennessee's making a big push for Malden. There's not much else I can do there. Okay, Oladukin's getting pushed by Florida. Oh, see, this is what happens when we don't have any Dion Verrett locked us out. That's okay. This is what happens when you don't have anything to schedule visits. What am I supposed to do about this? I definitely need to put more hours in on Maldwin. So I'm going to put 25 in. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's 65. Oh, not Malden. I need to put him in on... who was it? 75, 35, Punga. Who do I need to put the hours in on? Probably I could put a little bit more on Maury. That's for sure. And I might even need to schedule him on a week 8 visit. I don't know why I have this as my only thing, but this is what I have to do. So we're going to schedule him on a week 8 visit. I'm so terrified we're going to lose out on these guys. We're going to lose out on so many players, aren't we? Oh, God. We are going to lose out on so many different players. It's annoying. But that's what happens with the scheduling. So we'll put our extra hours on those guys. These battles up here are not looking too good, are they? They're not looking too good. We will find out what happens when we take on Central Michigan. We start our road journey. It's going to be sad, but I think we can get the job done. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is game time. We start our road journey against Central Michigan, who's not a very good football team. They're only 1-3, so they're not having that good of a year. We obviously are having a pretty good year, so we don't want to be deterred by their bad season. We don't want this to be a trap game, basically, is what I'm saying about that. We don't want this to be a trap game at all, and I don't think it will, as long as we play our brand of football, which is run the ball. I am turning on shoe clock in the first quarter of the game, not because I think we're going to just run the ball the entire time, but because I want to limit the amount of possessions that Central Michigan gets. And Mo Turner, he might not have to play for a while, unfortunately, because he's already pretty injured. Kendrick Mosley is able to get the first down. Good job, big dog. That's what I'm talking about. And they are going to press up on Terrence Weeks. Now, Terrence Weeks isn't the fastest guy in the world, but he is probably fast enough to handle something. And he probably was. He probably did win that, but I didn't realize it until it was way too late. That's kind of annoying. Can we get a screen to work here? Kind of. And it'll work really well, actually. Deuce Washington is able to escape on the screen very well. Okay. That was useful. That was really useful. You don't usually see screens work like that in any football game. That's really awesome. Ooh, the run game might not be there today. And that's going to be annoying because the run game is what we do best. 2nd and 8. Okay, there's a better run. Kendrick Mosley. He's getting a lot more usage because Mo Turner needs to have such big breaks. Him and Deuce Washington are basically the offense right now, or at least the run game. Hand it off to Deuce. Deuce, 4th and inches. You cannot call that 4th and inches. He clearly got it before his leg was down. Hand it off to him again. He gets it this time. 1st down. Good job, Deuce. He totally got that before his leg was down, but whatever. They didn't want to give it to me. 1st and goal. Gotta roll. Scramble. Sack. Probably should have just thrown it away. I can't believe nothing was open there. That feels weird that nothing got open. Fire that in. Quick catch. Blankenship. Good job. Good job, Brendan Blankenship. That's a big catch. And Mo Turner will come in for one final drive into the end zone. He sharks another touchdown from everybody. Good job. And we will end the first quarter with ourselves up 7-0. That's beautifully done. Couldn't have asked for a better way to start this game. But now we'll get to see how the defense plays against Central Michigan. We easily handled Kent State. They were really no problem at all. At no point was I ever worried that Kent State was going to dice us through the air or something. But Central Michigan could be a different story. Let's find out. We know that we clearly have the better athletes, at least on the defensive line and linebackers. Who knows about our corners? But we will find out for sure just how good some of these guys actually are, as this tight end got hit hard, but he's able to hold on. And that's the end of the first quarter. Jeremiah Buckley had a chance on the sack, but I kind of took too big of a turn, too big of an angle there. Didn't really work out too well. Didn't really work out too well, did it? It's okay. We'll get it figured out. We will get some more pressure on this quarterback. That's not going to be the only time we get pressure. At least I hope not. Hand out to the running back. KJ Posey there. One of the best run stuffers in all of college football. KJ Posey. 400 pounds of pure run stuffing monsterism. Another handoff, and he'll get brought down by the team captain, Jalen Galloway. 3rd and 3. The blitz seemed to work pretty well against Kent State. Let's see if it works against Central Michigan. And it's going to work beautifully. It's Jamelo Harris right through the middle. Not even blocked, not even touched. Easy sack on the quarterback, and they'll punt the ball back to the good guys. You see how easy that was? You just dial up a little bit of pressure. They can't handle it. They can handle it. Oliver will get us to the 25. That's a decent starting field position, especially because we're just going to be running the football most of the time. Although they're pressing up on Sammy Allen. If it was Amani Tolles, you know I'd be changing that to a passing play. But Allen just doesn't have that breakaway speed, that initial release off the line. Hand off to Turner. I'll tell you who's got that release off the line. It's Mo Turner, baby. The big dog. Love him so much. Absolutely love him. He might go in the Golden Bronco Hall of Fame after a single season of action. Oh, maybe not after that. That's not his fault, though. That is not his fault at all. We're going to go with the screen pass. The screen pass has been working for us today's episode. Although maybe I jinxed it. Yeah, I think I jinxed it a little bit there. Okay, so a 3rd and 13 is not where you really want to be. Breaking news. 3rd and 13. Somebody's wide open. My God, nobody tracked Nathan Leacock in 94 speed is just too fast. What are you doing, Central Michigan? I mean, nobody followed him at all. My God. Look at this. I think that this corner, this safety is supposed to follow him, but he follows Sammy Allen Jr., and obviously this guy's playing his job. He's going after Terrence Weeks, and that just leaves the middle of the field wide open for Nathan Leacock, who's just got, like, nobody even challenge him at all. That's crazy. Their safety did not do a good job there. I don't know what type of play they were running, but that is easy. That's pitch and catch for Caleb Nobles. Easy as can be. And we lead 14-0. Big hit. Land a big hit. No. Okay, kind of a big hit. 2 minutes and 40 seconds in the half. 2 minutes and 40 seconds between us and a breather. Let's see if the defense can do their job again. A handoff to the running back. He's shut down immediately by Jamello Harris. He ran right into him, really. Ran right into Jamello. And we're going to dial up a blitz here. We're going to dial up a blitz. See if we can get in there. Kind of. It's Jalen Galloway. Threes is in the backfield again. Huge play from the senior. 3rd and 22 for Central Michigan. Jamello Harris. He's got him. No, he doesn't. But it's Jeremiah Buckley to finish the job. Tag team effort right there. Okay, we're bullying Central Michigan right now. We are bullying them. They don't stand a chance against us, do they? They don't stand a chance. They are kicking from their deep in their own end zone. 2 minutes to go in the half. There's the punt. It's back to midfield for Oliver. He's going to get us really good starting field position at the 37-yard line of their own side. And you know what? I might take a shot on first down. We might get a little crazy here. We might get a little bit crazy, take a shot on first down. And I think Weeks might have made his man beat him. Oh, just over the shoulder of Terrence Weeks. Okay. I tried it. Tried to get a little crazy on first down. Sometimes you got to take a shot to see what you got. Now we're going to hit Terrence Weeks. He's going to turn up the field, get the first down. Minute 41 to go. Did we hit a vertical? I'm going to call verticals, but it's probably going to be Allen underneath. That's probably what I'm looking at here. Yeah, that's the one that's open. Gets us a couple of yards, does its job. We didn't need to take the big pass down the field there. But now I'm looking at Allen Jr. Ooh, nah. The way his route looks, it doesn't look like it's going to be as open as I may want it to be. That's Leacock. Good catch. He's obviously got the touchdown as well. We are now under a minute. Can I get Weeks on a corner route? Is that even going to be viable? Maybe. I'm going to give it to him. Terrence Weeks! Oh, good play by the corner. He played that very well. 4th and 3. We're not going to kick the field goal. We're going to go for it. That was a good play by Terrence Weeks. I probably shouldn't have called that. I probably should have just went for the first down, but Blankenship's able to grab it, and I'm actually going to use one of my timeouts here just so we don't have to rush. We have all 3 of them. Why not use them? So let's go with a dagger play. Hardly know her. Allen Jr. probably doesn't get open. McCabe is, though. Trent McCabe, turn up the field. Trent McCabe! Touchdown, Golden Broncos. We lead by 3 scores. The senior from Kansas doesn't get in the end zone very much, mainly because he's slow. But he does take it in, and with 33 seconds left, Central Michigan is getting massacred. But at this point, we're just clearly better than the MAC teams. At least the MAC teams we've played so far. And in theory, we're better than all the MAC teams. But we have to play them to find out. Because last season, we took some unnecessary losses to teams we shouldn't have lost to. So maybe that'll happen again. Who knows? I hope it doesn't happen again. Uh-oh. Okay, good job. Good wrap up there. I kind of got lost in the play there. I thought that I had the interception, but I wasn't even close. 23 seconds. They're about midfield now. Come on, Jamello. Oh, Jamello's got him again. Jamello is eating the right tackle's dessert. Not just his lunch, his dessert as well. This right tackle cannot handle Jamello Harris. Oh my God, a one-on-one. Tomlinson off his hands, can't hold on. The receiver had a touchdown if he catches it. He had a touchdown. Could not hold on. Embarrassing. And they'll just get wrapped up. Yep. I'm going to call a timeout here just to make them punt. Just to make them punt. I could have just let it go to the half, but I want to be a little toxic. We're going to send that out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 12. We got one play. Can we dial up our best play possible? We're going to go from the gun. And we are going to choose... I'm going to choose Y corner because I can send Weeks deep. And that's a false start. Oh! I had the look that I wanted to because they were pressing. They were pressing on it too. I had the look that I wanted. Well, I'm going to have to go with the slot fade this time. And hope that the slot fade works with Brendan Blankenship. And I think it might have. Brendan Blankenship down the field. Brendan Blankenship, one man to beat. Can he outrun him? Yes, he can. That man is making a case to be the best receiver on this squad. Brendan Blankenship from Caleb Nobles. And we score at the death of the half. The slot fade is not broken anymore. But it still worked that time. And we go into the half up 4 touchdowns on Central Michigan. We might be seeing the backups for most of the second half. Here we start the second half with the defense on the field first. And we're dialing up a blitz early. First play of the drive, we're dialing up a blitz. It's a run, and they're going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, as we do. Second down and 10. They're going to motion the running back. Empty backfield for the quarterback. He's going to fire it in. It's going to be caught by the tight end. Breaks a tackle, brought down at the 20. Third down and 4. Another blitz. You know it. Woo, woo, woo. Here we go. Get to him. Oh, he got it away really quickly. That's good by the quarterback, but that's not really good by me. I missed an easy tackle there that allowed the wide receiver to get way more yards than he ever should have had. That's on me. My bad. Motion from the tight end. Probably a handoff to the running back. It is. I missed the tackle with KJ Posey because I went the wrong way. And he gets a first down out of it. Okay, Central Michigan might be fighting back. They don't want to go down without a fight, it looks like. But I want them to go down without a fight. Tackle him. Tackle him. No! Okay, there we go. He went for a spin move, but we were able to glitch him out. And it looks like Central Michigan really wants to make this a game. I mean, it's 28-0. And it'd be 28-7 if they're able to score here. That wouldn't really be a game, but they don't want to get shut out, it looks like. Which who does? Who wants to get shut out? Hand off to the running back. I mean, that's been their really only offensive moves. I mean, I know they had the big play with the receiver, but that's only as a result of me missing a tackle. It's not because they had really good offensive drive. Or a passing drive. Oh, I had it with Jeremiah Buckley. He jumped over the tackle, but he stopped at the 11, 4th and 2. And we will hold to a field goal. Out of all that, they're only able to manage a field goal attempt. And it's far right hash. This is not a makeable kick. Or it's not as makeable as it could be. But they do make it. So they get on the board, finally. It's 28-3. And nothing's ever bad. Nothing bad has ever happened when it's been 28-3. So we'll just turn the chew clock on and we'll get out of here very easily. And like I said, we might be seeing some backups pretty soon. Mainly because I don't want to wear out my starters too much. But I also don't want to lose this game. But I feel like we put up enough points where we don't have to worry about losing the game. Play action should give me enough time to throw it down the field to Sammy Allen Jr., and it's going to get down to him, and Allen Jr. is going to outrace the corner, and that's a touchdown. Okay, backups are coming in, which we'll get to see Caleb Noble, or we'll get to see Deshaun Wheeler, which is nice. We haven't seen him since last season when he won us the bowl game. Sammy Allen Jr. wins down the sideline in a foot race, and just like that, 35-3. We haven't really put up an offensive explosion of points in a while. But we're just simply better than these MAC teams at this point. We've had really good development from the guys we originally had. We had a really good year 1 recruiting class. So we're just simply better. But we are losing a lot of talent. A lot of guys on our defense are seniors, including Joel Glass, Jalen Galloway, Jamelo Harris, KJ Posey. All these guys are seniors, and all these guys are going to be gone after the year, which is very sad because Jamelo Harris will not stop. Oh, that's not even Jamelo Harris. It's CJ Driver, who's also a senior. I forgot all about CJ Driver. He hasn't played much this entire doubleheader. But CJ Driver gets the sack there. I forgot all about CJ. That's a one-on-one, and that is dropped. Okay, I thought he caught it for a second. That's a big-time defensive play, and they will punt it back to the good guys. 35-3. There we go. Oliver back to return. He's actually going to get a couple yards out of this. Oliver, he's got the edge. Oliver turns inside to the 42. That's a really good start. And you know what? Let's get those mass substitutions in here. Mass sub backups, confirm, offense and defense. All right, so now we get to see what the backups have in store. Deshaun Wheeler back on the field. Let's see what we got. There's the snap. Deshaun Wheeler, we take a shot first play, interception. Oops. I'm sorry, Deshaun. I'm sorry. My bad. That doesn't look too good, does it? Deshaun Wheeler's got one play and he's got an interception. I got too cocky. I got too aggressive. First play of the drive, throwing a pick. I should have known that wasn't going to be open. I knew that corner was going to backtrack with him. That's my fault. That is my fault. Now it looks bad that Deshaun Wheeler's got one pass and one interception. Sorry, big dog. You don't deserve that. It's not your fault. I'll pick that off. Oh, Galloway. I don't know why Galloway's still in, but probably because they don't have very good depth at linebacker. That's probably what I would assume. But he's got to turn around and pick that off. You got to flip the hips. Flip the hips? And the running back. Oh, he juked around me. A little sticky on the analog there. 3rd and 6. Dial up a blitz. And let's get to the quarterback. Let's get to the quarterback. There's the snap. There's the throw. There's the drop. There's the punt. Big job from the big dogs. And they punt it back. So the interception does nothing for them. And it'll still be 35-3. And now I'm going to be a little bit more smart with how I run my drive. I was just so excited I got to see Deshaun Wheeler again. I just wanted to get him a big-time throw, and it was bad. It was a bad idea. We'll run the offense like normal now. We will run the offense like normal. And if there ends up being a play that I need to take a shot, then I certainly will go for it. But I'm not going to just force it just because Deshaun's out there now. Although, there is a shot here. Good throw. Smith. Turn it around. I don't know who Smith is. I forget his name. But that's a big catch. First catch of the year for him. I got to learn these backups. Who's in the game now? I don't know a lot of the backup receivers because they haven't played much. So we've got, oh, that's right, Z Smith, the freshman. He's got 91 speed. Then you got Christopher Greenwell Jr., also a freshman. Markel Fortenberry, I think, is a transfer. Okay, we don't have very good depth at wide receiver, do we? Why is Jalen Galloway in the game? Now that I'm here, might as well take a look. Is he playing sub linebacker? No, that's Daquan Denard. Why is Jalen Galloway still in the game? Jalen Galloway shouldn't still be in the game. I don't know why he is. I don't know. Maybe he's not in anymore. Maybe he's just in for that one play or something. I don't know. But he's not starting anywhere, so who knows. From the 46-yard line after the big catch from Z Smith, and Deuce will get the handoff and take it to the 41. Really good carry from Deuce. That might take us to the end of the quarter. I'm probably not going to snap this. We'll just let it ride to the fourth quarter. 35-3 over Central Michigan, as it should be. We are clearly the better team. We should be dominating them like this. They're not very good. And they're the Golden Broncos. We're number 21, the team that's blanked out there. That's us. It seems like College Bowl 25 cannot handle a team builder team in the top 25. All right, 2nd down to 5. We got the power back, Kendrick Mosley. And he's going to get stuffed. I was hoping he would fall forward at least, but he got stuffed at the line. He barely got a yard out of that. Wheeler. Oh, that's Madison's in the game now. All right, well, Madison's in the game. He got rocked. The freshman who we recruited is in the game. And he's going to, you know what? We might as well see what we got with him. We know what we have with Deshaun Wheeler. We might as well see what we have with Madison. And it was a good ball. I'm not going to get mad at Madison for that ball. That was a good ball. Just a poor animation. An unfortunate animation, I should say. Just an unfortunate little animation. That was not Madison's fault. That is a really good ball and an even better catch. Let's go, big dog. It's a huge catch. We're going to send it to the corner. Oh, he's not open. Madison's got a little bit of speed on him, though. Nice to know. That's why I thought I had Deshaun Wheeler, because he was moving pretty quick. I didn't realize that Madison had this much speed to him. I don't really know much about Madison, though. I don't really know much about him. What are we working with here? Adam Madison, freshman, 82 speed. I mean, that's not very fast. We also got Nick Madden, who's a lot faster. But he's got 85 agility. He is wearing the red shirt, though, so it's kind of, we got to be worried about that. But he's got, what's his throw power and stuff look like? He's got 90 throw power, 87 short, 84 medium. Okay, so he's a pretty decent quarterback. He is a pretty decent quarterback. We could split reps with him and Nick Madden to kind of find out what we have with these two guys, but let's see what we got with Madison first. Adam Madison, we got a guy wide open. Might as well take it. Or not. Apparently, I'm not even going to get an animation for that. Okay, I'll take that. Whatever. Not going to give me an animation. Fine. Totally cool. Not going to get mad. Underneath, it is Allen Jr. who holds on for the catch. It's 4th and 5. We could take the field goal, but why would we? When we've got the backups in, we might as well see what we have with some of these guys. So, let's do just that. Find it in. Interception. I mean, he was open, was he not? Was he not open? So I'm throwing Allen Jr. here. So let's watch Allen Jr.'s route. Here he is. He's wide open. But because the ball takes so long to get out of the hand when I throw it, he's throwing it. See, this is wide open. But because the ball ends up over here, when I throw it, the corner easily tracks that and intercepts it. That is an annoying thing that happens to me way too often in this game. But it does happen. And it may be because I suck, but it also could just be because that's annoying, and that shouldn't happen. Oh, what a diving catch. Josiah Booker, senior from Florida. Crazy catch. Crazy, crazy catch. First down from the 38-yard line. Weber, one-on-one. Not intercepted. Dropped. Should have been intercepted. Dropped, incomplete, 38-yard line still, 2nd and 10. Quick throw, good tackle by Solomon, along with somebody else. It's Josiah Booker again. They've been going heavily to Josiah Booker, it seems. He's got like 7 catches. All right, we'll be Daquan Denard here, see if we can get in. We can't. We got shut down. Middle of the field, everybody's just not there. And he broke the tackle. He spun around it. Oh, my God, that was crazy. You see him spin around that? That was awesome. I mean, that's crazy, man. What are you supposed to do about that? That's a crazy spin around. But you got to remember they're doing this against our backups on defense. So how impressive actually is it? How impressive is it actually? 35-3. 3 minutes to go in the game. There's a handout to the running back. He's going nowhere. 3rd and 6. Let's dial up a blitz on 3rd down. Let's bring in Denard and Galloway. See if we can get. See, Galloway's still in there. I don't know why. Oh, I missed the tackle there. Missed the tackle there. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Stupid, 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 stupid. God, I suck. I missed 2 wide open tackles. I mean, there was no reason for me to miss those except for me being bad, and that's why that was the reason why I missed, because I was bad. Because I suck at this game. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They make it look a little bit closer than it actually was, unless we can score here and get the deficit back to where it should be. Claiborne. Good job, TT. Takes it up decent. They want us to run the football. I don't mind that. We got a couple of different running backs in there. We got Oliver back there. Okay. See what Oliver's got. Oh, he's a little frisky on the sticks. Okay. I like it. Jay Sean Oliver, freshman from New York. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Kendrick Mosley brought down at the 35. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Okay. What do we got here? Do we try to throw some passes with Madison? I kind of want to... We know what we have with our running backs. I kind of want to throw with the quarterbacks and see what we got with them. How else are we going to know what we have? Uh-oh. We're not going to know what we have if we can't throw the ball in the first place. Sack, strip sack, fumble recovery. Central Michigan's got the football back. That's 100% on me. I should have thrown that away. I was trying to outrun him. But with only 82 speed, that was never going to happen, was it? I don't know why I thought that I could outrun him there. I'm just giving Central Michigan more points to make it look like it wasn't as big of a blowout. We know how big of a blowout this was. But now they're going to score again and make it look like it wasn't a blowout, even though we all know that it was. He breaks the tackle, touchdown. Well, that's annoying. Because we know how big of a blowout this has been. And yet, it's now 35-17. Doesn't seem like it was a big blowout. Boo. Why did I do that? I'm going to take out Madison. Not because he played bad. He's just been unlucky. I want to see what we have with Nick Madden, too. He's got a little bit more speed. I just basically want to see what we have with these quarterbacks. We might as well. When's the next time we're going to blow out a team that's bad that we can see what we have with some of our backup quarterbacks? Just go down. There's no reason to mess around with that. All right. So they're going to call for some runs, but I'm not going to call for runs. I'm going to call for passes. Because I want to see what I have. Nick Madden in the game. What you got for me, big dog? You got a wide open man there, but it's going to be out of bounds. Not a good start from Nick Madden. I know it's a tough throw. He's a freshman. But you got to be able to hit that. You're wide open, big dog. It's on the run. You got to hit it. He's going to go down to Bannister. I haven't seen Bannister in a long time. Catches the check down. We'll go back to another passing play here. All right, what you got? What you got? Fire that on the comeback. Beautifully done. Not a great throw in terms of like arm strength. He doesn't have a ton of power in that arm. But he gets it to Fortenberry on the comeback route. Good anticipation. Let's roll out with this 88 speed. Okay, the 80 speed definitely feels a lot faster than the 82 speed. I can certainly tell the difference. I mean, look at that. Okay, the 88 speed, I can tell a difference. That's a good sign. I definitely was able to feel a difference in that speed than the 82 speed. Adam Madison probably gets brought down instantly on that. That was a really good way to scramble out of the pocket there, and I might have to do it again. Oh, God. Nope, I can't get away from that one. Sacked on the play. Again, I probably should have thrown it away, but I didn't. So that's just the way it is. Does he have the arm strength to get that over the top? Oh, he does! Nick Madden with a beautiful throw. And it's Sammy Allen Jr. on the catch. That was a really good throw. He got it over the corner, and he got it past the safety who was coming in to help. Really good throw from Nick Madden. He had pressure in his face as well. I mean, that's as good of a throw as you're going to see. I mean, Caleb Nobles, Deshaun Wheeler, they can make that throw sometimes, but that's as good as a throw as you're going to ever see. And that'll be the game. 42-17, we beat Central Michigan pretty convincingly. Now, I know that they scored 14 in the fourth quarter, but that was with our backups in, and I was making some brain-dead mistakes. So it's not really as big of a game as it ended up being, or as close of a game as it ended up being. We know the real score. We were blowing them out the whole time. They didn't really ever stand a chance against us. From moment one. And that's a good sign, because that means that we, in theory, are ready to move a different conference, which could be the Big Ten. I guess it could be the Big 12 since, yes, like I said, Cincinnati's in there too, but I feel like since Ohio State is our big rival, or at least on paper is our big rival, we might as well just move to the Big Ten. We get some good XP. Hopefully we get some commitments. I'd love to see some commitments. And that was a big passing day to try to build our playing style back up for our receivers, because we're locked out of a couple receivers, including Leacock, who's threatening to transfer, very, very much so. Threatening to transfer, because we're trying to get that play style up. Jamelo Harris gets MAC Defensive Player of the Week. He was murdering the Central Michigan players. Jamel Harris gets National Player of the Week, defensively. And Sammy Allen Jr. gets Offensive Player of the Week in the MAC Conference. We are still number 21 in the nation. We take on Ohio in the next episode, along with a bye week. No! Muhammad Oladukin took his visit to Florida and commits. Oh, that's a sucky loss. Oh. I mean, there's not much I can do. I can't schedule visits. Malden is almost ready to commit, which is nice. Punga's almost ready to commit. We got to put some more hours on Jamie Morey, though. And probably some more hours on Blasting Game as well. But that's a tough one. That is a really, really tough one. The number one player in the state of Florida. Does he have a deal breaker? Does he have a deal breaker? Where is old Dukin? Here he is. Does he have a deal breaker? He's got proximity to home, Tampa, Florida. We are obviously in northern Ohio, but we have... Oh, look how close it was, too. You can't see it because my camera's in the way. Oh, it's so close. They made such a big push. He would have been so awesome to have. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I'm going to keep him on the board just so we don't forget about him. But since his deal breaker is proximity to home, he's probably not coming home. Or he's not decommitting. That's so tough. I really hate that. I am going to scout this Emeka dude because I want to know how good he is. Okay, we might have something here with Emeka. We're going to offer him a scholarship for sure. See if we can get in the race. But we don't want to focus on him just yet because we can have a little bit more hours on... I mean, I might as well schedule a visit. I mean, these visits aren't going to do much, are they? But I might as well try to get him in on a week 8 visit. We got to put more hours on Maury. That just has to happen. We probably need to send the house on him. Although we could soft sell, but we can't really soft sell anything, can we? If we soft sell, I guess we can do that one. Time to get to work. We'll soft sell that one. That's really all we can do on Maury. We'll see if that works. Blasting Game, I guess we can put him in on a visit. These visits are crazy. They're not really doing anything because they're a bye week. It feels wrong to put him on a visit, but I mean that's all we can do. We don't have any home games. What do you want me to do? Was Kenya Sasser good? He had 86 speed. I can't really do much with 86 speed, especially if we go to the Big Ten. That's for sure. If we go to the Big Ten, we can't do anything. We'll put some hours in on Emeka. That's tough, though. That's tough to lose out on Muhammad Oladukin. He was going to be amazing. He was going to be so good. Now, Emeka could be good as well. We took a look at him. He could be pretty solid. But losing out on the 5-star is pretty darn brutal. All right, week number 8. What is week number 8? Oh, it's the bye week. That's right. I was going to say, when is week number 8? Week number 8 is our bye week. That's going to be a massive week. We also have to hopefully beat Ohio as well. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? It sucks to suck, but that's the way the schedule has played out for us. We are 5-0 on the season. We're looking pretty good on the field. It's just a matter of if the recruiting trail is going to be as good as we look on the field. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll have to find out as we keep moving forward. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.